After all the fierceness that New York Fashion Week had to offer, London has now taken the baton and just ran with it, because London Fashion Week, featuring amazing and sensational fashion houses like Emilia Wickstead, Burberry, Tolu Coca, Simone Rocha, Erdem, to mention but a few, is now live in London. And in as much as we're locked in for the various showcases on the runway, we still were on the lookout for the best celebrity fashions. Now, while some of our faves showed up and made a statement with their extravagant looks, others just felt a little too muted. So here are the top 10 best unwashed dressed celebrities at London Fashion Week 2025. Take a look. First up on our best dressed list, and starting off really strong, we have the ebony goddess Jodie Turner-Smith. And for London Fashion Week at the Burberry Fashion Show, she had on this white and black textured long dress by Burberry. And you cannot tell me that this diva did not snatch all of the attention in this look, because guess what? She absolutely did. Now, the first thing that really catches my attention about this dress has to be the pattern and the texture that we see on it. I mean, this white and black pattern, it just felt so visually striking, and just the way the pattern starts to flow into this fringy shredded texture, it just created such a beautiful visual moment for this look. Now, apart from that, the fit of this dress was really impressive. You could tell that this was altered to fit her body beautifully, and just the style and the construction of this dress, it just had enough drama to where it felt like this look was super eye-catching, especially for Fashion Week. Now, this hair on her is something I really did enjoy. There was something very Grace Jones, very editorial about this hair, and it really just brought this look to life for me. Now, the styling with the belt, the bag, the shoes, this just felt like one well thought out look, and honestly, I can really appreciate that. Overall, this look by Jodie felt really show-offy, and honestly, as she rightfully should, and so this look, it has to be a hot for me. Next up on our list, where is her husband? We have the stunning Rai. And for London Fashion Week at the Burberry Fashion Show, she had on this dark grey stripy trend jacket dress with an inner signature printed blouse by Burberry. And this look just gave me that very classic London aesthetic, and I think she really just nailed the execution of this look for sure. Now, first of all, I loved this jacket on her. This was such a beautiful trend jacket. The construction felt very well done. The fabric looked really expensive. And I just love that she has chosen to style this as a dress. I also just love that in as much as this jacket just felt a bit boxy, she has managed to really just make it flattering on her with that belt that really just cinches her waist in, and just the way the lower buttons are undone to create this faux illusion of a slit. It just felt very intentional in the way she was presenting this look, and I absolutely loved it. Now, I love the inner Burberry blouse. I love the styling of the look, just with the heeled boot, the glasses. You really cannot deny that this was a well put together look, and I really can appreciate that. Overall, this look just had that very classic appeal, but it still felt very modern, very chic, and so it has to be a hot for me. Up next on our list, we have the effervescent Belle Priestley. And for London Fashion Week at the Erdem Fashion Show, she had on this grey and black pattern two-piece look by Erdem, and it was giving me very rich. This was giving me very wealthy. It was giving me very eloquent. She was giving very, I really don't have to do too much, but you cannot deny that I am here. And I think she looks absolutely fabulous in this look. Now, I love the structure that this look was giving. I love the construction that we see on it, but the fabric choice is really what stands out to me about this look for all the right reasons. I mean, this almost wool, tweedy-like fabric, very Chanel coded. It always would just look very lush, very expensive, and so I loved it. Now, for styling, she has paired this look with a pair of black palms and a pale blue mini bag, and it just looks really classy and so elevated. I mean, there was just something very old money about this look, very quiet luxury, and I think she really just embodied that essence with this look for Fashion Week. So yeah, I think she looks really elevated, really glamorous, and so this look, it has to be a hot for me. Next up on our list, she is red fur filled. We have the pretty girl wrap dress Saweetie. And for London Fashion Week at the Richard Quinn Fashion Show, she had on this red tulle strapless ball gown by Richard Quinn. And mirror, mirror on the wall, who is the fairest of them all? Well, don't answer that. We all know it is Saweetie in this look, and I truly was gagging over her eleganza. Now, first of all, we know Saweetie to be very sexy, very sultry with her fashions. So to really just show up in something really pretty and really dainty, that was a nice surprise. It really was unexpected. But what better place to pull off the unexpected than Fashion Week? Now, I was leaving for this dress on her. The color just felt really vibrant. The fit of the dress was to die for. And I also was loving the way the dress was ultimately constructed. I mean, this look in itself was giving me very Disney fairy tale princess, but this time she is not waiting for any Prince Charming. She is independent. She can do whatever she wants to do. And honestly, I love that about that. I also was in love with this 3-tier bow detailing that we see on the look. It just didn't look overbearing, and I really can appreciate that. Now, for styling, she has gone very soft, very sophisticated, and I think that it worked with this look in such a beautiful way. I love this hair on her. The beat was fantastic, and overall, I think that she really just outdid herself with this look for Fashion Week. So yeah, this look by Saweetie, it has to be a hot for me. Finally, on our best dress list, we have the gorgeous TV host Maya Jama. And for London Fashion Week at the Burberry Fashion Show, she had on this black ruched up feathered long gown by Burberry, and Maya was a vision in this dress, and I just was loving every single second of this. I mean, look at this dress. This was doing what needed to be done, and even though this was a black dress, it just was far from being boring. I mean, the first thing really speaking to me about this look has to be the various textures that we see on this dress. I mean, from the ruching detail that we see from the top to the midsection of the dress, to how it just starts to get feathery at the bottom part of the dress, that also created this beautiful movement. This dress definitely was taking a cue from Cardi B, because this dress was the drama. I also just love this black to blue ombre that we see with the feather texture. It really just created such beautiful vision for this look, and I was absolutely living and loving. Now, I love this hair on her. I love the styling of the look. Just with the shoes, the sunglasses, it just felt very Fashion Week ready, and I really can appreciate that. Overall, Maya came to be the drama in this dress, and in this look, it's safe to say that she accomplished that. So yeah, this look by Maya, it has to be a hot for me. First up on our worst dress list, she is so Julia. We have the super eccentric Julia Fox. And for London Fashion Week at the Simone Rocha Fashion Show, she had on this brown toned fur jacket by Simone Rocha. And I really just did not care for this look because it just felt a tad bit too bland and boring to me. Now, we all know that Julia can be very eccentric and wild when it comes to like her fashions. And while some are hits, they are definitely the misses that we see. However, when it came down to this look, I just found myself wanting more. Now, I just did not love the way this trench fur jacket was styled into becoming a dress. If this was a structured trench jacket, it just would have been a different ball game. But this coat, it just lacked a bit of structure to me, and so it just did not look as flattering on her. It just looked like she wrapped around like a duvet and called it a day. And honestly, this chain belt thingy that we see around the midsection of the waist, it really wasn't helping matters at all. I also wasn't loving the shoes. They just felt a bit too bulky, a bit too clunky, and with how heavy this fur look felt, that was a no-no for me. Overall, I really just expected more from Julia, and this look gave me a lot less. So yeah, this look by Julia, it has to be a chop for me. Next up on our list, we have the super cutesy Ambika Maud. And for London Fashion Week at the Erdem Fashion Show, she had on this white satin embroidered midi dress by Erdem. And my problem with this look is that this was just an ugly dress, and so I just really couldn't get behind this look visually. I mean, I'm sure the idea was there, but just the way they have gone about the construction of this look, it just left a little more to be desired. Now, first of all, I just did not love how the neckline of this dress just really blocked all her neck space and just goes into that sort of like mini cape that we see at the back. It just looked really odd visually, and that was a no-no for me. Also, when you get to the ends of the dress, you could literally see the hems just unattended to, and it just made the look feel very tacky to me. I also wasn't super in love with the embroidery work that we see on the dress. It just felt a bit too crafty and all over the place, and it just lacks that element of refinement that I was looking for, and that too was a no-no for me. Overall, Ambika is a stunning girly, but this dress this was definitely her inner enemy, so it definitely has to be a chop for me. Up next on our list, we have the very interesting Chloe King. And for London Fashion Week at the Emilia Wickstead fashion show, she had on this checkered pattern jacket and a blue pattern midi dress by Emilia Wickstead, and it must be a joke. I mean, we must be getting pranked right now because I'm still yet to understand what I'm ultimately looking at. Now, yes, I know that Fashion Week is the place to try out the wild and the wacky, but even the wild and the wacky has a limit to it, and I'm afraid this look really just crossed that line for me. I mean, the sheer chaos alone that came from styling this too busy non-complimentary print, it really just threw me all the way off, and that was a no-no for me. Now, apart from that, it just felt like there was no room to breathe with this look. I mean, from this swim helmet hat, to the jacket, to the dress, to these really hideous shoes, it just felt really suffocating to look at. Overall, this look was camp, this look was comedy, but just for all the wrong reasons, and so it has to be a chop for me. Next up on our list, we have the super cutesy Amelia Windsor. And for London Fashion Week at the Susan Fang fashion show, she had on this baby blue textured mini dress by Susan Fang, and this look was just not my cup of tea, I'm sorry. I mean, I just had a hard time taking this look seriously because it just looked very childish to me. Now, I'm not saying the color was childish, I'm just saying the dress and just the way it was constructed, it just definitely was giving very Christmas dress of an 11-year-old girl. So for her to show up like this to Fashion Week, that was truly diabolical. Also, the way she has chosen to style up this look, that just really buttresses my point because it just took this look to a very childish place for me. I mean, the socks with the shoes, it just was not giving me very grown up. Overall, maybe she might have been feeling her very childish fantasy with this look, but for Fashion Week, it just was not cutting it for me. So yeah, this look is gonna have to be a chop for me. Finally, on our worst dress list, we have the super dainty Holly Humberstone. And for London Fashion Week at the Ashley Williams fashion show, she had on this white asymmetric top and a pastel blue pair of shorts by Ashley Williams. And I'm really just confused. I mean, someone needs to remind me where we're at because surely this was not for London Fashion Week. I mean, where did she think she was ultimately going to in this look? Because if she had said I was going to like a sorority party, I just would have said, okay, cool. But this for London Fashion Week, now that was a fashion crime that she needs to pay for. I mean, this look in itself just felt very basic, very unimpressive, and it just did not stand out to me. Overall, in her mind, she was going to gag the girlies with this look for Fashion Week, but this was one failed attempt for me. So yeah, this look by Holly, it has to be a chop for me. Alright guys, we have come to the ending of today's video. In today's video, I share with you guys my top 10 best and worst dressed celebrities at London Fashion Week 2025. If you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to give it a big fat thumbs up. It helps me a lot. And yeah, I surely would be catching you guys in the next video. But for now, it is bye for now. Au revoir.